I look back at this class and kind of reflect on what the work that we did with Photoshop and with different tools that we learned. Um, I really kind of struggled through adapting to Photoshop. I've done a lot with Illustrator. I've done a lot with like the video side of Adobe and kind of with After Effects and with Premiere. But Photoshop has kind of been that like awkward thing that I've never really just delved into much. And so kind of diving into it with this class, I was able to kind of learn a lot. I was able to kind of be able to pick up different things, learn how to use the text tools in different ways. And I loved being able to learn kind of how to edit photos just quickly, even just being able to put it in the black and white, change the sharpness, change the contrast, be able to put different effects on the photos. And learning that has been a huge resource for me. And as I kind of grow and kind of develop my own branding and dig into really producing content for other people, those things that I've learned are really going to help out. And I feel that my attitude going into it, just willing to learn and willing to just say, you know what, I don't really know that much about Photoshop going into this. It's going to be a bit of a curve, and kind of taking the time to do that has really helped me out and really helped me be able to push forward in that way. As I was going through the class, I had to kind of spend a lot of work, especially with the text tool. It was very just kind of like, didn't seem easy to use to me as it has been in Photoshop. I mean, when I've used Illustrator in the past, I kind of had to play around with it, manipulate it, kind of go back and kind of spend a little more time with that and just getting it just the way I wanted to, sizing wise and placement and everything. And especially when it came down to the layers, I haven't really, I used the layers a little bit in Illustrator, but not near as much as I did in Photoshop through this class. I never really had to play with that aspect of it as much. It definitely gave me a little bit of push to try to really get that just right. But I felt that through the practice I did with it, through the different things I was able to do, I was able to get a better understanding of it just through kind of pushing through that and watching the lynda.com tutorials that we had. One of the things that I wish I did was interact with the classmates more. Kind of when we had the discussion board posts, I wish I had interacted with them to kind of see how they got some of the outcomes they did. Some of them pulled off a really great work, and as I was looking through, I was like, wow, this is really good. And I wish I had just kind of socialized with them more to learn some more from them, because I'm sure a lot of them had different techniques and different things that they could teach me. I don't know much about Photoshop, and it's one of the things that I've been wanting to learn more and more about, because more and more designers that I connect with tell me they use Photoshop as like their #1 tool. And being someone who uses Illustrator for the most part, I was kind of like, I would love to learn this. I want to get better at it. I'd love to be able to take what I designed to the next place with Photoshop. As I move forward, the different things that I've learned with Photoshop will really help me design-wise to push to the next step. It'll help me when designing stuff for print and for web to be able to format it, be able to get it correct, and be able to set up everything. And I'm really excited to see what kind of publications and different things I can create for future clients. And the hard work that we put in this class really, I think, is going to help reflect on the work that we did and the stuff we created for our portfolio. These different things will be able to push us to the next level in understanding Photoshop and understanding design and understanding layout and fonts and colors. The thing that I love the most that I really want to adapt my own version of was that mood board document. Mood board document was an incredible help with designing, and as I do more logo projects in the future, I think having something like that to kind of be able to put it all together is going to really push my career to the next step and be able to process through my thoughts and have clear, concise results because of that.